Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of the Hunker Down Guide show. I'm your host, Jamie Robe, and I'm happy to be here with you on what we call Tropical Thursday. So today is June 26, 2026. Let's go over to the website. If you want to join me in this process, you're welcome to come to hunkerdownguide.com. And you just go to the main menu, which is either on the left if you're on a computer, or if you're on a mobile device, there's a mobile menu you can drop down. And we're going to go down to the tropical weather area here and what I call the tracking room. And again, for those that have been here before, we try to collect all the most useful maps and forecasts and things in one place for you. And let's take a look at this 7-day graphical tropical weather outlook. So this is from the National Hurricane Center, and we're looking at the Atlantic side right now. And we are currently showing that there's no tropical cyclone activity expected for the next 7 days. So for all you folks on the Gulf and the Atlantic side, that's good news. Let's take a quick look over at the Pacific. There is an area of development potential here, and we'll be having another show about that soon. But on the Atlantic side, we're looking pretty good. If we look at the tropical hazards outlook as well, you can see that area on the Pacific. But on the Atlantic right now, according to NOAA and this product that they have, no tropical cyclone development is expected. This is even out into the middle of July. So things are looking pretty calm. Now, I have had a reader ask a question, or a listener ask a question here. Is this normal? We only had one storm so far. And you can see up on this graph here, where I have the arrow, we're about almost at the end of June. And of course, the Atlantic storm season starts on June 1st. So we're almost a month in, and we've only had one named storm so far. And is this normal? Remember, we had Arthur just recently, and it dropped a ton of rain. It was a tropical storm, and some of you guys got some flooding from that one. But is this normal? And well, in a nutshell, yes. We've had that one named storm by late June is historically normal. And June storms typically occur only every 1 or 2 years. So there can be years where there's no storms at this point, no named storms. And why is this happening? Well, some of the reasons could be that the Saharan dust, we have one of those maps in our thing that we look at here. It is that dust comes from Africa and swoops over the ocean and helps to calm things down for us. There's also hostile upper level winds that can suppress tropical development, and maybe some of this is from El Nino. We had an episode about that already. We'll have more as that develops, but so far things are normal. So what is the upside of this too? Of course, there's lots of upsides, but it's a perfect time to do your hurricane preps, or to start if you haven't done anything. So just in a nutshell, make sure you have your hurricane emergency kit, your supplies and things that you need. And then of course, understand your specific hazards. If you're in a storm surge, a hurricane zone, or a flood zone, or if your home could be susceptible to wind, then you have to understand all that ahead of time. And we do have a free course that I actually dropped an episode yesterday with the introduction video from it. But you can go right now to hunkerdownguide.com/courses, and you can sign up for the free course. And it helps walk you through some of the most key things you need to know when you're starting your hurricane plan and your preparations. So anyway, I'd just like to, again, thank you for joining me on this Tropical Thursday. And we'll do this again next week. Meanwhile, we'll be releasing more of the episodes from, or the lessons from the course up here on this channel itself. And just invite you to come to hunkerdownguide.com and have a great day.